What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is currently my birthday still, so to go along with that for Rogue Tuesday, we are playing a deck that is based on candles, because why not? And it's a deck we haven't covered. That's from the new set, Guardians Rising, which Guardians Rising is really not that new anymore, but there's still a bunch of cards we have not covered, and today is going to be Chandelure with the Super Singe and Shady move, and yep, that's all it is. If you look, it's literally just Chandelure, and that's what we're going to play today and see if can it work or not. Might as well play Litwick birthday candle for my birthday and just see what happens. So today we're playing a 4-2-4 Chandelure. Now, Chandelure does have the attack Super Singe. It does 50, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, okay? So burn, what it does is 20 damage between turns. Flip a coin of heads, they're no longer burned. If tails, they are still burned. So you can potentially just take like 1 billion damage from burn if you never flip heads, you get unlucky. But essentially what you're doing is 70 between turns automatically, and then if they flip heads, then you only do 70 of tails, well then you do 90 more, and then you can do another Super Singe for another 70. But with a Choice Band, you can actually hit for 100. Because you do 5, 6, 7, Choice Band does 30 more damage for EX and GX, so you do 100, and then if then next turn what you could do is do another Super Singe to knock them out, and also you can use Shady move, so that way if there's leftover damage counters on that Pokemon, you can move them off. If they hurt your Pokemon, you can move it off as well, and if you have 4 Chandelure, you're allowed to use Shady move 4 times a turn, which is fantastic, and that's what makes this deck kind of good, but it is going to struggle a lot. So 2 Tapu Lele for support, just to get any trainer card or any supporter card of our deck, really good with that, with the Wonder Tag, okay. 2 Alolan Ninetales is the same concept as all these setup decks right now. You kind of just beacon for 2 Pokemon, put them in your hand, just guarantee that Rare Candy Chandelure, which is really nice. And the cool thing about this deck is everybody has pretty much a 1 energy tree cost, except for Oranguru, he has like a 2. But Oranguru is going to be used for Instruct to draw 3 cards. If you get if you can play your hand down to 0, Instruct for 3 is really broken, so that's why Oranguru is in there, so that's really cool. So that's going to be all the Pokemon we play. So 2 Level Ball to grab Pokemon with 90 HP or less, which is Vulpix, Lampent, and the Litwick. Lampent does have 80 HP, so it's really nice. And 4 Rare Candy. We're trying to get that turn 2 Chandelure ASAP. Now the difference between this deck and Metagross is Metagross has a ton more HP, you do a ton of more damage, so yeah, that's the key thing to note here, because we don't do a ton of damage, and we don't have a ton of HP, we only have 140. So decks like Garbodor can easily take us down, because it's only 7 item cards in the discard pile to knock us out, which is very unfortunate. So 2 Rescue Stretcher, because we need to reshuffle our Chandelures back in the deck over and over again, because they're going to get knocked out constantly. 1 Super Rod, again, to help put Pokemon in our deck, and as well as Fire Energies if needed. We do play 8, and the great thing about Chandelure, he only needs 1 Fire Energy attack, so that's fantastic. 4 Ultra Ball and 4 via Seeker, of course. So 2 Brigette to search for 3 base Pokemon. That's what we're going to get here, trying to grab multiple Litwicks and a Oranguru, which is really cool. 2 Lysandre, 4 N, and 4 Sycamore, just maximum consistency. 1 Skyla to guarantee a Rare Candy turn 2 with Tapu Lele, because you can Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele, hit the Rare Candy, and get a turn 2 Chandelure pretty easily. And 1 Teammates, why not? We're playing an evolution deck, people are going to get knocked out, and Teammates could become MVP. Now we are playing 4 Choice Band because they're 100% needed, because you only do 50 damage, and with Choice Band you can do 30 more, and with the burn 20 more, so you really do need the Choice Band to hit maximum damage. 2 Float Stone to free retreat the Orangurus for the most part, or if you don't want to commit a Fire Energy on Vulpix or trade it, you're fine as well. And 8 Fire Energy, and that's going to be the Chandelure Vulpix deck. And the big question is, how can we handle decks like Garbodor and stuff like that? I don't know. The stage 1 Pokemon that are non-evolutions are really scary, except for Vespiquen. Vespiquen you should maybe be okay, but they only need to evolve in a stage 1, while you're evolving in a stage 2. I don't know, but guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It should be fun to see what this deck does. Can it actually work or not? That's gonna be a big question. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my birthday video this way. We're gonna continue my birthday. It's actually gonna be a long birthday week, just to let you know. Every video is gonna be based around my birthday, except for Friday, where you, the fans, control what I play. But yep, Wednesday we're gonna talk about Decidueye decks, and Thursday, I'll keep it a surprise for what Thursday is. We're going to base it on my birthday still. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day. And let's see the deck in action. Alright. Alright, so bringing this JD Too Much for You. Playing a Fighting Colors and a Psychic deck. Now, Obviously, I don't know what it is. Like, it could be a lot of different things. And we're going to see what happens. Maybe some kind of Lycan Rock deck. So we won the coin flip. All right. So we'll get to go first, which is great. We can maybe get multiple Litwicks. Maybe get that turn to Chandelure and start attacking. And we get a Bridge at turn 1, which is really great. And a Level Ball. And a Chandelure. All right. So if we top deck a Fire Energy, what we can do next turn is use the Lele for a Skyla for a Rare Candy. And start going with the Super Singe. Alright, so press done, and let's see, can Chandelure be enough? And there is an Eevee. Okay, so it's some kind of Eevee deck, so we'll bridge it. Obviously, some kind of bridge deck, some kind of Eevee deck. We'll grab these 3. Oh, great, Oranguru is prized. Fantastic, so we'll grab those 3. Alright, we will, I think I'm still going to Love Ball for a Vulpix, but not play it. I'm just going to put it in our hand. Yep. So grab a Vulpix, not play it, and just pass it to our opponent's turn. Now, can he knock us out? Well, Shadow Bullet only does 30, so I'm not too concerned about that. So there's a Psychic Nature. There's going to be Espeon deck. Alright, so Espeon is kind of scary because it has that GX attack that can put, like, 10 damage counters on the field, and he's going to be able to confuse us, but if we find that Rare Candy, it won't matter, because Psy Beam, it doesn't matter, and this is actually fine, so we're going to see end, we'll get a new hand of 6, and the reason why this is fine is Psychic only does 60 plus 30 is 90, so he's not really going to one-shot us, because we don't play the 1 energy, and we have a Skyla, which will allow us to get our Ultra Ball to get a turn to Chandelure out. Alright, if only our Oranguru wasn't prized, we could grab that guy, and, draw a bunch of cards, but we will see a Psychic for, or Psybeam for 30. Sorry, I do apologize. I always say Psychic, but a Psybeam. Alright, so on our turn, we find a Float Stone. Alright, so I'm going to Float Stone the active. Retreat to the bench. Skyla for an Ultra Ball. Okay. And with the Ultra Ball, we'll discard a Sycamore and a Brigette. And we're going to grab a Chandelure and go for the turn 2 Chandelure. And we can move the 10 damage off the Litwick to the active. Okay, so a Rare Candy into the Chandelure. We will Fire Energy. Use the Shady move. Move 1 damage counter from this guy to this guy. And we will Super Singe for 50, auto-burning the opponent. Alright, so doing 50, taking the burn damage, 20 more damage, and does he flip Tails or not? And it's Tails, so he'll stay burned, which is amazing. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, because we can knock it out next turn, which is great. We can knock it out next turn no matter what, if we find a Choice Band, and we might see a Psybeam here, confusing us, but we might see a Psychic doing 90, which is not going to knock us out. We have too much HP, but he could go for that Divide GX with 10 damage counters on the field anyway he wants to. Which can put him, you can knock out 2 Litwicks maybe, and there we see 2 Troubles coming down, which is terrible. Right now we only have 3 in the discard, so really not going to do too much, so 2 Troubles hit the field. Will he go for Confusion? Yeah, 20, he's only swinging for 60 right now with the Garbodor, but even the Garbodor is going to be a pain. How do we do a Garbodor? I don't know yet. I don't know just yet. Now we can move some damage off to Garbodors and then take a knockout with Super Singe. Oh man, we're only swinging a 70 on them. So there's a Psychic Energy to the Trubbish. We'll see Psybeam for 30. Gonna get the Confusion in and take a 20 damage for the burn. Alright, so Tails, he's still burned, which is great. So we see Sycamore, we'll just play that. Discarding our hand, draw 7 new cards. And, oh boy. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is cry a little bit. We'll use the Shady move to move 10 from this guy onto the Trubbish. We'll put down the Vulpix, retreat into the Vulpix, and go for a Beacon, alright? And with the Beacon, we'll just grab 2 Lampets, alright? So, 2 Lampets go in our hand, and our opponent will take 20 more damage for the burn. Hopefully it stays burned, it's just racking up, and okay, the burn is finally released, but we can knock it out pretty easily next turn. Now, we could have waited for the attack, but if we flip Tails, we would have knocked ourselves out, which is not good, obviously. We see a Sudowoodo. We're gonna put our bench down to 4, which I guess is okay. We see a Garbodor coming down, okay, alright. And it does have a Lysandre. DC for Divide will be pretty funny to see right now. He can knock out like a Lampet, a Litwick. There's an Ultra Ball, gonna start 2 cards from his hand, discards an Eevee and a Choice Band. Do we see a Lele for a Lysandre? But even then, who does he get Lysandre up? So there's Shaman, so he's gonna set up for 5 new cards. And the Shaman come down doesn't really do too much. We see a DZ be committed to the active, which means we might see a divide to put some damage counters on the field. Maybe knock out 2 Litwicks, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll see some more damage come down the field. So we see a Shaman gonna set up, okay. Right now he's only doing 20, 40, 60, 80, which would not knock out this guy. We see another Garbodor coming down, okay. Let's see, what will our opponent do here? So we see a Choice Band going to the Garbodor. That's fine. That's perfectly fine with me, man. Okay. So there's an in. Oh, man, he gets rid of our Litwicks, and he gets rid of our Float Stone and our Fire Energy, so it's actually pretty bad. Alright, so there's a Rare Candy Chandelure. We got a Fire Energy, but we have to find a Float Stone. So most likely see a Divide GX here. Most likely, right? I think that's what we'll see here. I don't know why I didn't put that Float Stone. I mean, I know why I didn't put down the Float Stone. I was scared that he would, what is it? I was scared he would play a Field Blower, get rid of the Float Stone, and they wouldn't be able to shoot their Vulpix no matter what. But will he go for a Psychic? That would knock us out. But you think he has to go for a Divide GX, put that 10 damage counters on the field, and take at least, like, 2 prize cards. He can, like, knock out double Litwick. We see another Eevee coming down, okay. And there we see a Divide GX. So where does the opponent put the damage? So it looks like he's going to put 1 on the active, 2 on the active. You gonna knock out the Vulpix? He's going to knock out the Vulpix, which is great for us. Alright, and he's going to put 40 more on this guy. Okay, that's fine with me. I'm really okay with this play. Like, yeah, he takes 2 prize cards, but we're going to take a prize card on him. There's another Chandelure taking another 10 damage, and we're going to send our Chandelure, okay. I like to take 2 prize cards, going down to 4, but we're going to take a knock out of him. We're going to have 4 as well, alright. On our turn, what do we get? We get a VS Seeker. Okay, so let's see. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 120, but then he can knock us out next turn. Yes. Oh boy. Alright, so we'll fire to the active. We will play an in. And let's see, do we find a Choice Band? So there's a Choice Band, okay. So what we can do is we can put a Choice Band on the active. Use the Shady move to move a damage counter from this to this. And we can take a knockout going down to 4. So a Super Cinch for the knockout, okay. Do an 80, burn, all that kind of good stuff. Taking a knockout, going down to 4 prize cards, okay. Man, I just hate that we're playing against Garbodor right now. It's going to make our match so hard. Alright, so we get a Oranguru and a Fire Energy. Okay, so let's see what he does here. Now, the Garbodor does have 100 HP left, so we can Super Cinch for 70, 8, 9. That's not enough for knockout, unfortunately. And he's going to start one-shotting us, okay. Oh, boy. Well, let's see. Who does he send up here? What we could do, hypothetically, is maybe go for, like, a Lysandre play on the Shaman. Super Cinch for 80. Plus the bird, plus the damage move to knock out the Shaman EX to go down to 2. That doesn't seem too bad. There's an Ultra Ball, going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Discards double DCE, which is great for us. Now he has 3 in the discard pile. So he's most likely not getting rid of that Shaman. It's going to be almost impossible for him to do that. But how do we deal with double Garbodor? That is the... how do we deal with double Garbodor? So there's a Tapu Lele coming down, which is great. It's another target we can have for later on. We might see a Lysandre to bring up like a Litwick. Maybe a Sycamore trying to dig for like a Field Blower. And we're going to see a Skyla. So the Skyla might grab a Field Blower here. With the Field Blower, he'll be able to discard the Choice Band and have enough to take a knockout. And there we see a Field Blower coming down. He'll be able to take a knockout. That was the one thing I was scared of. Alright, so now he's going to start swinging knockouts on our Litwicks. And we have to be able to retaliate every single turn. Alright, so we see Field Blower coming down, get rid of the Choice Band, and he'll be able to take a knockout with that Trash Lynch. Okay. So do 120 damage. He'll go down to 3 prize cards. We'll send up a Litwick, and can we get back knockouts? So we'll Ultra Ball, discard a Choice Band. Actually, I'm gonna discard a Fire and a Fire, because because we have the Super Rod. We'll grab a Chandelure. We will Rare Candy into the Chandelure. He is going to take a double knockout here, which is kind of unfortunate. We'll put a Fire Touch in the active. We'll put a Choice Band on the bench. Put down the Oranguru. We'll struck for 2. And let's see, what? Give me another Chandelure. Okay. It's kind of like another Chandelure, but not really. So we'll Super Singe for 50. Okay. Take another 20. Oh, and he gets rid of the burn. Oh, man. Alright, so in our opponent's turn, he's going to get another knockout. We gotta... Alright. How do we deal with Garbodor, guys? I don't know. Okay, we can take out Espeon, that was fine. The Garbodor is the problem, which makes Chandelure not playable at all. Like, we just can't really do anything, unfortunately. Unless he whiffs a Psychic Energy, he can attack with the bench one. So there's a DC going to the Eevee, okay. Alright, and we might see a swing for the knockout. We have 4, 5, we have 3 energies left. We can Ultra Ball for our Chandelure. We really need to find a Rescue Stretcher, get back some Pokemon in our deck. And there we see a VS Seeker, and let's see what he decides to grab here. He hasn't played a Sycamore just yet. He has an N, so he can end us up down to... so we see a Skyla. Skyla will probably grab him a Sycamore for next turn. So we see Skyla. Let's see what he grabs here. Does he grab a Sycamore for next turn? Maybe okay, a Parallel City makes it where we do less damage. Oh my goodness. Who plays Parallel City in their deck? Actually, he's going to put us down to 3, which is fine. I'm actually okay with this. That's not what I thought he would do, so that's great. Alright, so send up Litwick. On our turn, we find an N. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm gonna Ultra Ball and discard an N and a Choice Band. We're gonna grab a Chandelure. Okay, so we have all these 3 cards. We need to find a supporter card and a Fire Energy. So we'll Rare Candy Chandelure. We will Struck for 3. Come on, Oranguru. Don't let us down, buddy. Give us something good. And alright, so that's actually a really good hand. So put this down. We will Rescue Stretcher to shuffle 3 Pokemon discard pile back in our deck. I'll put put these 3 back in our deck. And we will VS Seeker for Sycamore, discarding our hand, drawing 70 cards. Now, we're still in trouble because we cannot one-shot this Garbodor. So we see a Litwick, Ultra Ball. Okay, so put down a Litwick. We will Super Rod to shuffle some Fire Energies back in our deck. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we will Shady move. Oh, we didn't use Shady move last turn. No, we didn't have it, I don't think. So a Shady move, he's already getting knocked out. I'll move this to the Garbodor. And we will Super Singe for the knockout, going out of 3 prize cards. Does he have a Psychic Energy? Alright, so we get out of 3. We find an N, okay. How many Rare Candies have we played? We played 3 Rare Candies. Oh, great. Alright, so let's see. Does Garbodor come out? Okay, here comes Garbodor. Oh, man. Garbodor coming up to the active spot. Does our opponent have a Psychic Energy or not? I'm scared, guys. Help me, please. Maybe he doesn't have a Psychic Energy. Alright, so Tapu Lele coming down. We'll probably see Sycamore. We're going to one attack for a Sycamore, most likely. We got to hope he whiffs a Psychic Energy. If he does, we might have a chance to win this game. That's the only chance we have. So, there's a Ninja Boy. Okay. Does he already have a Sycamore in hand and is just playing with us? I'm not sure. Did he prize all of his Sycamores? I don't know what's going on. What he just... I don't know what he got with the VS Seeker. So there's an N. So he's going to N us down to 3 while he gets 2? Does he really have like all of his Sycamores prized? Does he not play Sycamore? I don't know. Alright, so there's a Vulpix. Okay. There's an Espeon GX coming down. Oh, baby. Alright, so we're going to Float Stone and Oranguru. Put down 1. And it's struck for 1. Alright. Alrighty. There's a Sycamore. So a Sycamore. Discard our hand. Drawn 7 new cards. There's a Fire Energy, a Level Ball. Well, Level Ball for a Lampent. Okay. We'll put down a Lampent. We will Fire Energy the Lampent. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now I'm just going to use Super Singe. Okay. So 50, all that good stuff, blah, 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 so 20, alright, so there's a burn, and he stays burned, which is great. We can move that 10 damage off the Garbodor to the bit. I guess we maybe should have just moved it regardless. It wouldn't really have mattered in the grand scheme of things. So there's a Hex Maniac, going to turn off abilities, okay. Alrighty. So, we see a pass from our opponent. Heads is not burning anymore, but he's not going to be able to do anything next turn, really. So we get a Lampent, we'll put that down. We'll put down a Chandelure. We will Fighter G the Lampent. And we will Super Singe. Alright, so we're taking a knockout, going down to 2. And who will our opponent send up here? Oh my goodness, he whiffed the Psychic Energy, so it's a VS Seeker. We can grab a Lysandre next turn, bring it up a Shaman maybe. Here comes an Espeon GX. He still hasn't found a Psychic Energy. He has yet to play a Sycamore. I don't know. So he plays a Sycamore, discard his hand. So when he Tapu Lele, he could have grabbed a Sycamore, but he didn't. So there's a Psychic Energy going to the active. We see a Trubbish come down. And there's a Field Blower. Well, that's not good. I needed a Choice Band to win this turn, opponent. What are you doing there? What are you doing? We could have won if you didn't do that right now. Okay, but still, what we can do, because he's got all VS Seekers, correct? Yes, he's got all 4 VS Seekers, okay? Or all 4 DCEs. Man, if we touch like a Choice Band, we got this. Yeah, if we touch like a Choice Band, we have this. So Side Beam for 30. Okay, you're gonna confuse us. On our turn, we get a Fighter G. Alright, so I'm going to VS Seeker for a Lysandre. Now, we're gonna hope he doesn't have a VS Seeker for a Ninja Boy, because that'd be pretty bad. But we'll bring up the Shaman. We will Fighter G a Lampent. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll put on the Oranguru. We will retreat into the Chandelure. We'll use Shady move number 1 for the Chandelure to the Shaman. Okay. We'll use Shady move number 2 to move this to this. And we'll go for Super Singe, doing 70 altogether. Alright, so you bring it up to 90. No, he gets rid of the poison. The burn. Alright, so on our opponent's turn. Okay, so that's not good. But still, he can't knock us out unless he gets a Garbodor here. Alright, there's Garbodor coming down. But he needs a Float Stone and a Psychic Energy to take a knockout this turn. Oh boy. We could top deck. Oh, we have a Lysandre in our deck, so what we can do next turn, if he takes a knockout here, we can put down Tapu Lele, get a Lysandre, bring up that Shaman, and take a knockout by using Will-O-Wisp for 30. There's a Psychic Energy to the active. Okay. Oh, who does he send up here? If he smacks with the Espeon, we can win automatically because we can move the damage counters from the active to that bench Shaman EX and take a knockout. And he is going to go for Side Beam, and that is going to win us the game, so he's going to hurt us. On to our turn, we will go for a Shady move number 1, putting a damage counter from here onto that Shaman. We will Shady move number 2 from the Chandelure to the Shaman, and we'll take a knockout and taking the game against an Espeon Garbodor deck. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I still don't know why my opponent grabbed the Ninja Boy instead of a Sycamore, unless his hand was like really good and didn't want to discard it, but that is so confusing that one turn when he grabbed the Ninja Boy. I don't know what happened there, but there we go. We take a game against Espeon Garbodor, probably one of our hardest matchups, and Chandelure was able to take it down. It was really cool to move the damage counters off one of our Pokemon to one of his bitch Pokemon, and just doing a ton of damage that way. So there we go, guys. There is the Chandelure deck, and that, like I said, we decided to play this deck because it's currently my birthday and want to play a deck with candles, and you know, why not? So that is the Chandelure deck. I'm still not 100% positive. It's like, it's probably not good at all. Just because Garbodor is running around, but we took down Garbodor, which is fantastic. And there we go, guys. Maybe play like a third Lampent, maybe, so we can draw to it easier. Oranguru didn't really prove that well as I thought it did. But there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. I guess Super Singe Chandelure actually can work, and we proved that today just playing like a really consistent Chandelure deck, getting that out, and abusing this Shady move ability. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Hit that subscribe button. We're so close to like 8,500, and then we're 1,500 away from 10K. We'll do a golden Ultra Ball giveaway. But guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Alrighty, Bye.
Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.